Alright, it's Saturday morning. I'm all set to go play some Resident Evil 4 all weekend. We gotta talk about this. I took my time with this because I had mixed feelings playing through it, but around chapter 7, to me, it got really, really good story wise and quality wise and everything. But first and foremost, the gameplay is quite original. The music is just. I gotta figure out a way to buy the soundtrack for this game. Maybe I'll go on Spotify and try to get it. I didn't check if they have it. The soundtrack is wow. But the gameplay, nothing compares to it because you're controlling two characters. I know it sounds kind of annoying, but it's actually really original and really fun. Um, you control Cereza, Bayonetta, and Cheshire, which is the first demon she captured, maybe. It's fun to see the backstory of how she became. Now I'm curious to see after finishing it, are we gonna get her teenage years? Maybe another Cereza origin story of Bayonetta. I would love to see it because there's a lot of story. There's a lot of build up of who she is and how she became a witch in this game, and it describes and it explains a lot. And I gotta say, if you're a true Bayonetta fan, you can't skip this one. Like I said, gameplay wise, it's an open world exploration map, top view, very fun. There's lots of stuff to find. The upgrades are really awesome on both characters, pretty easy. But that's the thing. I want to go back and kind of go back. That's a replay value to me. I want to go back in the map, and you got to get those special crystals on both characters to really get the bigger, better upgrades for the characters. Does that make sense? So you got to do a little bit of exploration. You kind of have a little bit of a Metroid vibe to it because you need those powers for Cheshire to open some special doors. You have 4 different elemental witch power on your demon that you capture, and I actually like that, and I wish they would bring that feature in future games. Honestly, the whole Bayonetta doesn't have the guns, doesn't have the kicks. You know, when the giant kick appears through the window and everything, and you're killing a bunch of enemies. She only has that binding power. So she's kind of weak in this game. She's not that powerful witch that we all know and love. And she doesn't swear as much. Well, she doesn't at all, but it's priceless. To see the origin, who she got trained with, how she got created, how she got made, to see her mother, father backstory. It's really, really, really deep. And if you played 1, 2, and 3, we all know what happens with part 3 if you finished it. I don't want to spoil it, but it's... Anyways, I don't want to go there. Really a priceless piece of game if you love the series. Like I said, the gameplay's original. It's like... I wish Platinum Games, or the team that created that, made a Nightmare Before Christmas game. Like, it's the first time I experienced a game that felt like you were playing a storybook. Like, you know, when your parents used to read you stories before you go to bed, a bedtime story, but it comes alive. Like, they actually perfectly, that's not a word, but they actually made it perfect. Like, it's a live storybook telling, and the images and everything, like the whole gameplay, how it looks, it's priceless. Nothing compares to it. Nothing plays like it. So it's amazing. Like I said, after chapter 7, the story gets really good. You got a total of 13 chapters. I would say around 10, 12 hours of gameplay. Replay values there. After that, you get really rewarded. You get some extra special missions. I don't want to say who and why and what, but I kind of want to go back and finish those special missions, like a whole not the same story, like a different game when you finish it. So it's very rewarding to finish it. But yeah, I gotta go back and do that little story after the whole main story. But yeah, you can't miss on this. Honestly, priceless. Really good. And what else could I think of? That's basically it. Basically it. I can't think of anything else. In order of liking it, by far part 3 is, a lot of people don't like part 3, but it's my favorite. The whole story and everything. How it ends. Part 2 would be, that would put Cereza, that's my order. That's my order of love. And Bayonetta 1. Bayonetta 1 was good. But yeah, that's my order. My favorite, second favorite, third. We're gonna need a part 4, and we're gonna need a Bayonetta origin story, like her teenage years. Because you get a lot explained throughout the story. You get how she gets the giant kicks. You see how she became a witch, which is really cool. The storytelling is perfection, but you don't know how she gets the guns. So I got a feeling we're gonna get some teenage years. And that second demon we capture in the main game, like part 1, 2, and 3, there's a lot of explanation. It's good. So have a great weekend. I'm going on Resident Evil 4. Really want to go play some Fatal Frame. Man, that's tough. But we got to go with Resident Evil 4. Then I'll play that masterpiece after, because I know it's good. It's got to be my top favorite survival horror game. Hit that thumbs up. Have a great gaming weekend. And we'll see you soon.